Hey guys, welcome back to Papa Prep Steading. Tommy here. Just want to take a few minutes here and discuss the not so glorious aspects of owning chickens. They got the plus side, don't get me wrong. They're an absolute amazing asset, okay? I mean, they're fun to watch, fun to listen to. They poop breakfast, and they're great with noodles. But there's a not so glamorous side to all this. The cost to feed. The turkey always yelling at you. The rooster crowing at sometimes 2 o'clock in the morning. Bitchy neighbors. Predators. They're prey. And then there's this. Poop. Lots and lots and lots of poop, which is good in the long run. It's excellent fertilizer. But remember, it's hot compost, or a hot fertilizer. It's got to compost for a year before you can use it. So, what do you do with that for a year? I don't know if you can see, but way over here at the end of these chickens, I've got a compost pile started. That's where all this is going. So it won't benefit me this year, but come next spring, oh my goodness, what a garden we will have. So I'm doing this without a tripod, so the camera is just resting up here on top of the coop. Let's put in some work. You really shouldn't wait this long to do this, but I work 12 hours a day. It's dark when I leave. It was almost dark when I'd get home. Nowadays are getting longer, so I got a little more time to put into things. I know I should be wearing a mask to do this because, I mean, let's keep it real. It's chicken poop dust, but I'm out. I have none, and I wasn't gonna go all the way to town to get some to clean this up. So I know. And I would suggest that you do wear one. So, if you decide you want chickens, like I said, they are an amazing asset. But they're a pain in the asset as well. Oh, and happy Friday. What a way to kick off the weekend, shoveling chicken poo. Could be worse. I'm not sure how, but it could be worse. But like I said, come next spring, I have some awesome fertilizer, awesome compost. Another thing that's not so glamorous about chickens, when, say, 3 months out of the year, it freezes constantly. Chickens drink a lot. And there's several different heaters you can buy for your water. But again, if you're just starting out, that's an added expense. My buddy Sean aka Green Thumb Prepper, he discovered bird bath heaters, which was the thing I never even knew existed. But that's what he uses to keep his water thawed. And a trick that I learned, that if you take like a 20-ounce pop bottle, put a half a cup of pink Epsom salt, or pink Himalayan salt, sorry, and fill it up with water. Shake it real good, dissolve the salt, fill your water buckets up, or your drinkers. Put that bottle in there. That salt water it lowers the freezing point. Of course, it floats in there, so with it floating around constantly, the water doesn't freeze. It will eventually, but you're not having to bust up ice and pour it all, every night. It's like every 3 days. Just a little hack. But yeah, I mean, chickens, once you get started out and established, aside from the feed, like now, I'm finally to the point I'm saving money because I've got the electric fence. They can get out free range to an extent. But that's still, the 5 that are in there, I've already noticed eats a lot less of the crumbles, pellets, and scratch than they would if they were in here, where obviously you can see there's nothing except for what I just fed them. And they're all terrified because I'm in here, so they're not eating. But the ones out in the electric fence, I fed them, of course, same time. And where I dump their food, they're not even interested. They're over in the other end, scratching, pecking, eating bugs, worms, whatever they can find. So once you get established and you can let your chickens kind of free roam, you'll save a lot of money on feed, except for in the winter, of course. Everything here dies and the ground becomes rock solid in the winter. So there's nothing for them to eat. So of course your feed price is going to go back up. But through the spring and summer, I'm hoping I'm in a place now to where my cost will be minimal to feed these buzzards. And you a country boy / trying to become a homesteader, when this was an anniversary present from your beautiful wife, part of your anniversary present, she got me a new poop shovel. Alright, I'm gonna get my phone down before I knock it down here. Alright, so I still got a fair amount of work to get done before it gets dark, and you can tell I'm losing the daylight, so just want to drop a little bit of info. Well, I guess more my perspective, my opinion really than info. But people look at you when you're like you're nuts talking to a phone. Anyway, well, I guess not because you're talking on a phone, but you know what I mean. Anyway, just my opinion, my perspective. If you're getting started with chickens, it's going to cost you a little bit, in the beginning. I ain't going to lie. I mean, just the cost of the chicks alone, will set you back, depending on what you want. If you want just some backyard chickens, 6, 8, 10 of them, you're looking probably at least $40, $40 to $50 just for the chicks. And then you got a chick starter and waterers and feeders, and I mean, it kind of snowballs from there. And then you got to upgrade once they get big. And luckily, I've been blessed. My whole enclosure here is all scraps, stuff I've picked up along the way. Because I'm cheap, I'm thrifty like that. Anything I can reuse or repurpose, I keep it. So it's helped me out in the long run. But anyway, that's all I want to show you guys, and just touch base, just let you know what's going on and what I'm up to. I'll talk to y'all later. God bless y'all, and I love you.